Hey guys. So here's my take on the baby boomers. I did a video maybe about a couple months ago. I did a video and I was talking about baby boomers and how baby boomers, if you're over 55, are in a bad situation if you live in America. America doesn't care about the baby boomers. They don't care about the older generation. America, well, the government feels like because they are old and they are, less, productive, which that's not true. There's a lot of people that's baby boomers that are productive. They are less productive. They require more medical. They require more insurance. They require more, medication that the government puts the baby boomers on the back burner. So the problem is that baby boomers don't really realize the plan, the retirement plan that they actually bought into. See, remember, taxes is our number one expense. Taxes is our biggest expense, okay? So when people are putting money into their 401ks and they're putting in tax deferred, meaning they're going to defer the tax until they're ready to take it out. The only problem is that people don't realize that when it's time to take it out, that they are actually in a higher tax bracket. And why are they in a higher tax bracket? See, the government has no regulations. The government can raise taxes, they can lower taxes, they can raise interest rates, they can lower interest rates, they can raise fees, they can lower fees, they can, go into hyperinflation, they can go into deflation. The government can do what they want to do. And unfortunately, we use the stock market. We use the stock market, for retirement. The stock market goes up and it goes down. A lot of people lost a lot of money in 2008 in their retirement plan, and there's people that made money, but the average employee who's over 55 years old cannot retire by the time they're 62. Okay, they cannot retire by the time they're 62. So if you haven't retired by 2017, it's going to be highly impossible for you to retire because the average American, okay, needs at least $2 million to retire to live comfortably for 10 years, right? That's only 10 years, right? Then after 10 years, what are they doing? See, here's the thing. We're living longer, right? Food is getting more expensive. Rent is getting more expensive. Gas is getting more expensive. Everything is getting more expensive. So if you're a baby boomer and you were banking on just your pension or just your 401k to retire on, you won't be able to, right? You will not be able to. This is why I tell people, start a business part-time. Start you a business part-time so that you can start to understand. So what if it take you 2 years? So what if it take you a year? So what if it take you 5 years? So what if it even take you 10 years to start generating or understanding building something for your last name? It sure beats continuing to work for somebody that you don't even like. Somebody who gets on your fucking nerves. Someone that you don't even really respect, okay? For them to just give you a retirement plan that you're going to have to pay taxes. And I feel sorry for the people who are 70 and a half, where you got to now take out your distributions and your contributions. And if you don't, the government's going to tax you another 50%. So you mean to tell me you've been adding money to your 401k for the last 40 years. Now you're 65, right? Now you got to pay taxes, whatever the tax rate is. So the tax rate right now is 40%. So you're taking your money out, you got to pay 40% tax, okay? Then on top of that, if you're 70 and a half or you're reaching 70 and a half and you haven't taken out your contributions, the government taxes you another 50%. So in all reality, you're getting taxed 90% of your hard-earned money that you've been working for the last 40 years. Baby boomers are committing suicide. Baby boomers are the least, least thought about in America. Baby boomers are going down. See, as millennials, we got to give a fuck about the baby boomers because the baby boomers are our moms, our grandparents, our aunts, and our uncles. So we got to give a fuck. Right? So we have to teach our grandparents and aunts and uncles and baby boomer We have to teach them the new way, which is digital age. Learning how to make money on Amazon. Learning how to make money on Amazon, learning how to make money online, learning how to make money on Instagram, learning how to make money, with your own website, right? So I'm teaching my dad right now, and I'm teaching my grandmother right now. So we can't depend on the government, guys, because again, even though the baby boomers, with millennials are the future, the baby boomers have paved the way, okay? The future is for us to take. If we just X out the baby boomers and we just say, oh, forget about them, we don't care about them, guess what, guys? We as millennials, we won't know nothing because the baby boomers are the ones who has the wisdom, right? They have the knowledge. They know what's happening. They know what has been happening for the last how many years, right? So I just feel sorry, guys, for all the people who's trying to retire right now. You're 62 years old, you're 75 years old, and you can't retire because you don't have enough money. And another thing, the people that are retiring, they finding themselves going back to a job because they can't even pay for basic food. They can't even pay their rent. They can't even pay, their health insurance. They can't even pay for their medications. So taxes and inflation is what's killing your retirement plan. Okay, we got to find better ways to retire, guys. Whether it's real estate, whether it's a business producing money, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's index funds, right? Because indexes is wholly different from the stock market. Okay, this is what Warren Buffett and the other billionaires in the stock market are doing. They're indexing their money and not putting their money directly into stock. So again, guys, your retirement is getting eaten up by inflation and taxes and fees. So all the money you've been putting every month, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 every single month into your 401k, guess what? When you retire and you hit 70 and a half, literally the government is taking 90% of your fucking money. So honestly, people that are watching this video and you're a baby boomer or you have a 401k, stop funding your 401k. Now, you don't have to listen to, I don't have a 401k. Okay, I have real estate, I have Bitcoin, I have gold, I have different assets, right, that produce. So you don't have to listen to me, right? But I'm gonna tell you one thing. You're gonna be mad when it's time to retire and your 401k is the only income that you have and the government takes 90% of it. You need income producing assets. Okay, you need real estate. You need to buy some Bitcoin. You need to start studying Bitcoin. Okay, you need some type of stock that's gonna bring you in dividend income. 401ks don't have dividend income, or you don't even know because you're just sending your money off to Wall Street. So it's time to wake up, guys. I mean, it's like the middle almost, over the 2019 is almost over. Too many people still sleeping. Too many people are not starting businesses. Too many people are not creating their own. Too many people worry about iPhones. Too many people worry about Instagram. Guys, we gotta wake up, man. I'm telling you, right? I only can help those who want to listen to me. I can only help those who say, you know what, Tanisha, you're right. I want to start my own business. I want you to show me how to start my own business. It's not hard, guys. What's hard is spending or sending your money to Wall Street for 40 years just to realize you only got $10,000 to retire on, or $20,000 to retire on. And guess what? We're living longer. We're living to 90. We're living to 95. And Social Security only supposed to last 7 years after you retire. Your 401k only supposed to last at least 11 years after you retire. It don't supposed to last forever. Your 401k and pensions don't last forever, right? So if we're living till 95 and our money stops at 75, that means we got 20 years that we still need money. So what are you gonna do? You need a business. See, business will never go out of business, okay? People start businesses every day, whether it's a digital business, whether it's a brick and mortar business, a laundromat business, a food business, a franchise, whatever, a hair business, a babysitting business, whatever it is, a cooking business, whatever you wanna do, guys, have you a business. Start it part-time while you're at your job. So when you do retire, now you can focus on your business, where now your business can be bringing you an extra $5,000 a month, guys, consistently from home. But if you don't do it, guys, then guess what? You're going to be one of those baby boomers who will think about committing suicide. You'll be one of those baby boomers depending on welfare, if there's still welfare, right? And you be depending on your children, and your children are struggling too, because if you're struggling, that means you didn't teach your children nothing about money, you didn't teach your children nothing about winning, you didn't teach your children nothing about wealth or legacy, and that means all of y'all in the same boat and y'all all fucked. So again, please, 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 please stop funding your 401k, find other avenues, start studying money. We didn't learn this in school. So that doesn't mean you don't need to know about money. We all need to know about money. We all need to know about wealth. We all need to know about legacy. We all need to know about riches. CreateYourOwnEconomy.com and join TanishaMarie.com, guys. Happy Friday.